I've purchased different pieces through the years, and as you can see, with these here, each one of them is a little bit different. Each one has its advantage and disadvantage. One thing I do recommend that when you do buy one that is from an established manufacturer, such as Colwood or Detail Master, and there are a few others there. They have been there for a while. This is a nice pen here. I love using it. The problem is the manufacturer is no longer in business and I cannot get pieces for it. So that's why I recommend buying one from an existing manufacturer that has been around for a while. The first one I want to talk about is the Colwood Detail Master. This is a very nice machine. I use it quite a bit. The advantage to this is the one-piece handle. You have one connection, just plug it in, plug it out. You can also switch back and forth between two different pens. These pens are ones that I use all the time. This one I use a lot for drawing, and I don't need to be changing the tips of it as much. That is the advantage to this. The disadvantage to it is, as you can see, the handles themselves and everything are rather expensive compared to a lot of the others. Detail Master also has a good backup, a good number you can call to get service for them, and they have a lot of books on how to use the pens. So it's an excellent pen to have. The next pen is my newest one that I've added to my collection. It's Colwood. The Colwood, like the Detail Master, can switch back and forth easily between the pens. You can have multiple pens going. The advantage to the Colwood in one sense is you can remove the tips, and if that tip burns out, you can put a new one in. The other advantage to it is also that the tips are much more inexpensive compared to that of the Detail Master. The tips that I use on this one are ones that I don't use quite as much and that I don't want to put as much money into. They may be tips that I may use once or twice a year for doing different things. That is the advantage to this one. The disadvantage is the tips don't seem to hold up or last quite as long as the Colwood. So that's why I have so many different pens.